Yeah, guys, I'm back again. This is me. Welcome to my channel. And I'd like to talk one or two things about workplace. There are do's and don'ts when you get to work. This is really common these days. And I see some of my brothers coming from Africa, coming to United Kingdom. They find themselves in trouble, and they call me sometimes. They can go out of this trouble, and advise them to the best of my knowledge and what the law say about it. Now, number one, you do not talk about politics, because your view and my view might be different, of course, but the world has changed totally. The world has changed in such a way that if somebody disagrees with your view, they might come after you, and it might hurt you, And your view, everyone has entitled to so his or her opinions, of course, but workplace is exempted. Do not talk about politics at work, because in my country, Nigeria, when you're talking about politics and other party is talking about politics, I said you are in a conversation, argument, stuff like that. It doesn't resolve to like fight or report you or no. And everybody, at the end of the day, we find a common ground to agree on something, But it's different in this part of the world. So when you come to your workplace, do not talk about politics, because when you talk about politics, it might backfire on you, because the person you are discussing with, you don't know whether the person has a connection with your boss or the government, and they never say, you don't share our view, and of course your view may not be wrong, may not be wrong. I don't know, but do not discuss. You don't put yourself in trouble. At the end of the day, you're gonna phone me and I say, oh bro, how do I come out of this? Yeah, a word is enough for a wise, Secondly, don't talk about sex. Do not talk about sex, either with your male colleague or your female colleague. Do not, because back in Africa, we can discuss about sex at work, yes, and your female colleagues are gonna be laughing about it, because they don't take it personal. Honestly, they don't take it personal. But if you talk about sex at work here, you find yourself in trouble, and someone might be listening to you, and what have you? Someone is gonna report you on your behalf. Let me use that word, on your behalf to the management, and you get yourself probably lose the job. And I don't want that kind of things to happen to my brothers and sisters coming from Africa. There are rules here. You need to obey the rules. And the third one, which last but not the least, don't talk about religion. Do not talk about religion. You don't care about my religion, I don't care about your religion. Okay, you are there to work. You're not there to discuss about religion or politics or sex. No, do not talk about religion at all. You might be Christian, you might be Muslim, you might be atheist, you might be pagan, you might be Buddhist, any form of religion that's none of my business. My business, or your business rather, is to go to work, execute your job, leave the work, go back home, enjoy with your family. Because I see little things like this get people into trouble. How will you go to work? You talk about politics, you talk about sex, you talk about religion. This thing can come back. The people you even discuss about this, they might be laughing with you about, they're going to destroy you behind. And it baffles me when you are discussing with someone at work, and other people listen to what you are saying, and they're going to be the one to report. So that is why I tell people, mind what you say at work, mind what you say at every point in time. I don't think I've ever had, and I will never have that kind of problem that someone will go and report me for saying vulgar things or saying something that is contrary to the company policy. You know what I mean? But I don't do such thing, because I know my limit. I know what to say, how to say, and when to say these things. Yes, you must. That is called emotional intelligence. When you look at your surroundings, look at your environment, what you say will determine a lot of factors have to be in place. Your environment, the kind of person you are dealing with, and people are different. And the way you are being understood back home is different from the way people will perceive you here. Some people might find it offensive, while some people will find it, oh, let's have a discussion. I heard people talking about politics, I heard people talking about football, I heard people talking about, but I don't pay attention. That's none of my business. My job is to come, execute my task, and go home. So I don't want to have any problem with anyone. So, my brothers and sisters, know what you say at work. Know when to say it, what to say, and how to say it. It is very, very important, so that you don't get yourself into trouble. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.